Welcome back. Today's June 2nd. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make a video yesterday, which bums me out a little bit, but I'm going to flip around the camera and give an update. So you can see this is a nice, straight, deep line now. We've got just about all the rocks out of the way we want. These two big ones are going to stay. We're just going to work around them. And still working our way around the back of the property. Now that we got a bridge, I'll walk over and show you how it's coming. So we just finished up the plans, the fencing plans. I don't know what the formal term for that is, whether it's an architectural diagram or what. I think that's what you call it. And soon we will start putting in, we're going to start with this fence first. We're going to start with this side, build that up. We've got all the column rebar ready, and we're starting to move materials over. They're starting to cart over the aggregates to prepare for doing all that. Still finishing up this side, still working our way. And I think I talked about it before, right here somewhere, I'm gonna put a little construction shed with some solar, and maybe put my computer in there and just come up here and hang out sometimes and enjoy the silence. You can see the coconut trees, the young dwarf coconut trees, one there, one here. It's in front of every other column. I don't know why they don't fill them in. They just dug the holes and dropped them in. I guess that's how you do it. I'm sure they know something I don't. I think compared to your typical American, I'd say every Filipino has a green thumb, right? Like most everything we do. Speaking for growing up in the city, right? There's plenty of people that grew up in the country. I didn't. My dad was country folk. He grew up on 100 acres. Hunted, you know, they had cattle, livestock, they grew corn, tobacco. He can do anything. He can live off the land, no problem. But I grew up in the city. Boy, I love this. This is gonna be amazing. And look at that view we're gonna be surrounded by. And I can't wait to have grass growing here and start putting in shrubbery and just designing it and figuring out what I'm going to put here. It's actually, so the lot I'm building on is 800 square meters, and this lot that I'm standing on is bigger, which will serve as the yard, and maybe I'll put a swing set out here for my daughter and Ushi, any kids that come over, maybe a pool. Just have to figure it out. And it's lunchtime right now. They're on their break. They're starting to come back. They take lunch from 12 to 1 every day. One thing about Apolong is the weather is perfect up here. You don't need air conditioning. So that's one, if you've heard how beautiful and wonderful Dumaguete is, it is a nice place. If you don't like the traffic of Cebu's got some things, the malls certainly, which make it very attractive, but you can't beat the weather here, right? Especially if you're willing to go, there's not just Apolong, there's other barangays like on the other side if you go a different direction up Mount Talinis, but once you get up in altitude like this, it's man, even out in the sun, it's cool. I don't know if they have fiber here. I believe they do. Actually, I'm almost certain they do, but I'm gonna have fiber and Starlink here. Solar. And this is just heaven on earth. I can just sit out here and imagine what this is going to become. So the front of this, if we're looking at it, and I promised in a prior video that I was going to make a video about what I was building, and I showed a really primitive concept. It was like the first, let's say version 1 of using AI. The ground floor will just be, it'll be 4 units, everything will be divided. They'll be separate. You'll pull into your unit, it'll be fenced off, you won't be able to get in. I haven't determined yet whether I'm going to take this corner or this corner, because the difference on the ends is you can have windows on the sides, whereas the middle units you can only have front and back. So I will take an end, I'm just not sure which end yet. But you'll pull under your unit and it'll be mostly storage. It'll just have some columns. It'll be fenced from the ground to the ceiling. So there'll be no way to get in once you open and close your gate. There'll be each unit will have a separate stair that goes up to the upstairs apartment. And then looking at us will be all glass on the second floor, and looking away will be all glass. So you'll either be looking into the trees or you'll be looking out over the mountain. And I'm not sure if you will see the ocean yet. There is a potential, and the reason I say that is I know it's, if I turn around and look that way, but we still have to go 10 feet up, which is about what, I don't know if you can see it there, but that house right there, this is the first one I built, the balcony can see the ocean when you look that way. So maybe I'll see some ocean. We'll see. I've been told I can buy those coconut trees and chop them. I can buy any tree. I've been told that there's a price to pay, like 5,000 pesos, and I can just cut it down. So if it ends up being that, and that's all that's obstructing the view, that's an option I have that I may use. That's it. That's the update. And then some. Check back for more. Till next time. Take care.